Today's lesson is on converting mass. So let's get an idea as to what the difference between mass and weight is. So mass refers to the quantity of matter in an object. It tells how much matter is in an object, so how much stuff makes it. Weight is a measure of the force of gravity on an object. Weight is therefore a measurement of the heaviness of a body. No matter where an object is, it will have the same mass, but since gravity is different in different places, weight will change. So this is a good little example here where it shows a person on Earth has a mass of 50 kilograms and the weight is 110 pounds. Whereas if you go on Mars, the mass of that person is still 50 kilograms, but the weight has changed to 42 pounds, all because of gravity. So these are some mass conversions that we will work with. Imperial measures, you've got 1 pound is equal to 16 ounces. 1 ton is equal to 2,000 pounds. And there are some metric conversions such as, well, 1 kilogram equals 1,000 grams. 1 metric ton is equal to 1,000 kilograms. 1 gram is equal to 1,000 milligrams, and 1 ton is equal to 1,000,000 grams. And then we've got imperial and metric where you combine the two. So 1 imperial ounce is equal to 28.41 grams. Another common one, 1 kilogram is equal to 2.2 pounds, and 1 metric ton is equal to 2,200 pounds. So those are the conversions that we're going to be doing. And so since we're still converting, we are still going to be working with proportions, and then you solve your proportions with cross multiplication. So let's look at the first example here. It says a mass of 4.5 metric tons is how many pounds? So if we go back to our conversion table here, metric tons is 1 metric ton is equal to 2,200 pounds. So let's start by writing that out because we want to write out a proportion. Now, it's given to us that we have 4.5 metric tons. So again, we put 4.5 metric tons underneath the metric tons, and we want to know how many pounds that is. So we cross multiply. X times 1 is equal to X, and 2,200 times 4.5 is equal to 9,900 pounds. And there's our answer. So using a proportion is ideal because then when you cross multiply, you know whether or not you're supposed to multiply or whether you're going to divide to find your answer. So now, how many kilograms is in 2,500 grams? Now, when we look back at our conversion table, it tells us that 1 kilogram is equal to 1,000 grams. So start by writing that out. And let's fill in what we have. It's given 2,500 grams, so we put the grams under the grams. And X kilograms is what we want to find. So let's cross multiply. X times 1,000 would be 1,000X. And 2,500 times 1 is 2,500. Now we need to solve for X, so we need to divide both sides by 1,000. So this is telling me that 2,500 grams is equal to 2.5 kilograms. And you could write that out if you want to answer the question. 2,500 grams is equal to 2.5 kilograms. This next example says how many grams is in 84 milligrams. Now, in the conversion table, you will see that 1 gram is equal to 1,000 milligrams. So that's our start. And we want to know 84 grams is equal to how many grams? So, I put a G. We can use G as a variable instead of X. So now if I go 1,000 times G gives me 1,000 G. And 84 times 1 gives me 84. Now to solve for G, I need to divide by 1,000 on both sides. So then G, our unknown, is equal to 0.084 grams. So that's telling me that 84 milligrams is equal to 0.084 grams. Now, how many grams is 12 metric tons? So I'll just pull back this is our conversion sheet. Now it says here that 1 metric ton is equal to 1,000 kilograms, but it doesn't tell us equal to how many grams. But if it says down here that 1 ton is equal to 1,000,000 grams. We can use that one. So 1 ton is equal to 1,000,000 grams. Now I've got 12 tons, and we want to know how many grams that is. So if I cross multiply, it's x times 1 gives me x, and 12 times 1,000,000 would give me 12 million. So 12 million grams. All right, now here's a little word problem. George estimates that each bale of hay in his field weighs 62.5 pounds on average. There are 892 bales to be picked up. If his truck can carry 8 tons on one trip, how many trips will he have to make to move his bales? Now, if you notice the difference in writing, the ton that we're talking about here is just TON, whereas this last one here was TONNE. And it basically is just the difference in two different systems. So if you looked at the imperial system, it's TON, but the metric is TONNE. So this is the one that we want to use here, is 1 ton is equal to 2,000 pounds. All right, so what I want to know is, it says that in one trip, the truck can hold 8 tons. So 8 tons would be equivalent to how many pounds? So that's basically what I want to find out. So if I cross multiply, x times 1 is x, and 8 times 2,000 would give me 16,000 pounds. So I know that on one trip, the truck can hold 16,000 pounds. Now, one bale is about 62.5 pounds. So then how many bales can he actually put on his truck in one trip? Let's divide that by 62.5. So it says that means that 256 bales can be hauled in one load, per load. Now, he has 892 bales in total. So how many trips will he need to make? So if you have 892 bales, but you can put 256 in one load, how many loads is that? Well, it gives us 3.48. We divide. Now, it wants to know in total how many trips. Like 3 trips would not be enough, so we'd have to round to 4. It would take him 4 trips to move all of his bales. All right, so that's how you do some conversions with mass. Now you can go ahead and try your practice.